Welcome back to art. Grab some markers, a pencil, some crayons, whatever you have today to draw with. And the only special thing you might need is a cotton ball and some glue. But if you don't have it, don't worry about it. We don't need it. With your paper in landscape mode, that means side to side, not up and down, we're going to draw a cup of hot cocoa using some basic shapes and line and pattern. You'll first start by placing your hand in the middle of your page. We're going to be drawing some straight lines right in the middle, about the width of our hand. Two straight vertical lines, about the width of your hand, right in the middle of your page, leaving some space on the top and the sides and the bottom. Then we're going to draw a curved line that curves down, and on the bottom, another curved line that curves down. We are drawing a cylinder. A cylinder is a shape like a toilet paper roll or a coffee cup, something that you can put something inside. Then we'll draw a curved line that curves up. And just like that, we drew a cylinder. Good job, guys. Now we're going to draw the letter C, like Mrs. Carmichael, right on the side of our coffee cup. It touches the side, it curves around, comes down, and curves back. We're going to do that one more time, a little bit smaller, and we drew the handle of our coffee cup. The next thing is to make it look like it's sitting on a table. So we'll draw a straight horizontal line coming off of each side of the cup. Mine went a little bit behind my handle, yours may not, but if it does, you can add that tiny little line right there. So we used shape, we drew a cylinder, we drew some lines. Now we're going to use line again to make a pattern. A pattern is anything that repeats over and over again. So for my line pattern, I could do zigzag, straight, zigzag, straight, zigzag. Do you see how I created a pattern here in my mug? We're doing a pattern of lines. So whatever line you want, you can always copy me. Then inside this little area that kind of looks like the shape of an eye, I'm just going to draw some circles. These are going to be my marshmallows later on. Now it's time to add color. I'm going to add color in a pattern too. Whatever color you want is fine. I'll be using my favorite color, purple, today. And I'm going to color in the area that I made by drawing the line pattern. And I'm going to switch off with a color pattern. So I'll start with purple, and then when I'm done coloring in this area with purple, I'm going to change to my new color, yellow. So not only are we drawing line pattern, but we are making a pattern with color. And I want to try to fill it in nice and neat. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. You can use whatever color you want. But we're trying to learn about pattern here, things that repeat. So we did a line pattern, zigzag straight, zigzag straight, zigzag straight. Now we're doing a color pattern, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. We learned how to draw a cylinder, and we used some horizontal and vertical and curved lines. You're going to color your background too. That means the table and the sky that is in your Down here, the table, and up here, the sky or the inside of the house, whatever you want to. You can use pictures, you can draw anything you want, patterns, flowers, tablecloths, to really complete your drawing and make it look finished. Up here in this area is our hot cocoa. And so I'm going to use brown, but I'm not going to color my circles because those are my marshmallows and I want them to stay white like a real marshmallow. So I'm going to color around. So I'm leaving that space where the circles are. I'm leaving it alone. I'm not coloring it at all. Coloring my hot cocoa brown. And I'll color my handle. I'm going to just color it a solid color with no pattern this time. And I'm going to use my favorite color, purple. The last fun little trick, beside coloring the background, which you could do on your own, is to add a cotton ball to make it look like our hot cocoa is steaming. And I'm just going to pull apart my cotton ball and get some little strings of cotton here, just like this, okay? And I'm going to add a few dabs of glue. You would want to do this after you color your background. I'm going to do mine now just to show you. And I add some little squiggly lines or a few dots. Then I can take these little strands of cotton from my cotton ball and I can stick them right on my page, and it looks like my hot cocoa cup has the steam of the hot milk and hot water coming out and making it look like more realistic hot cocoa would be. Go ahead and color your background first though before you do that little trick. I hope you enjoyed this project on how to draw a cylinder and use line, pattern, and color to create a fun cup of hot cocoa.